Yo, what's up guys? It is Go Predictions. I hope you guys are doing well, and as always, if you guys are new here, make sure you guys scroll down below, you guys subscribe, and as well, if you guys enjoy these predictions, make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Now guys, I have a private premium betting group that focuses more on sports betting. It's a real professional way of betting, so if you guys are interested in that, we get expert advice and picks from the pros that really know their stuff. So make sure you guys join the link in the description and DM me on Discord if that is something you're interested in. Now heading right back into ESL 1 Cologne predictions, we have Mad Lions versus Mousesports. Now right away, I do have a good bet in mind of what I want to do with this game, because I've watched both teams' demos, and what I've seen honestly is Mad Lions, they just don't seem very good. Their last matches in versus Nexus, Endpoint, Heroic, Pact, Complexity, all of them, they just haven't looked like a really solid team. So I don't think they're really at the same level as Mousesports. And Mousesports, even in their best of 3 versus Navi, yes, they lost, but let's be real. Navi is one of the better teams in the world right now. They looked really good. And as well, Mousesports did not have a disappointing performance. They took a map and they were really in on train. They just lost on the second half there. They let it slip away. Same thing on Dust too. So honestly, into this matchup, I think the only thing worth it taking a stab on with these odds is Mousesports to win 2-0. I think it's a good risk to take because Mad Lions is playing awful, and I think Mousesports can go into this with some confidence, knowing that they're the better team, and they take the 2-0. MIBR versus FaZe. Now, I typically don't like to bet on teams like this when they have a new roster, like FaZe when they're the overdog. I'm just not a fan of that. And honestly, I know MIBR looked like complete dog shit yesterday versus G2, but honestly, I think they have a lot to prove. They claim to be putting in a lot of work, and with the odds the way they are right now, I'm just going to be taking a smaller bet on MIBR plus 1.5 maps. Now, I'll explain in further. The reason is that FaZe got crushed by Heroic, and although it wasn't like the best game from FaZe, like you could tell their individuals weren't popping off, I think this adjustment is still going to take a long time. I still think there's a lot of roles that need to be adjusted, especially when you're playing with 5 stars. I don't think they're all going to be comfortable in their spots, and I still think Nico IGLing is not the best for them. I think it's going to take some time to get through it, and I think MIBR can maybe do a shocking surprise here and take a map. I'm just going to stick with MIBR plus 1.5 maps because honestly, betting on FaZe with a new player and the way they've been playing, I don't think it's worth it at all, the odds. I think it's too big of a risk. I'll just go small on MIBR plus 1.5 maps. So Evil Geniuses versus Liquid. Now this matchup is going to be, I think, the best matchup of all of them today, because this clash of NA Titans should be really, really fun to watch, especially with Liquid's new edition of Grim. Now when we look at the last time Evil Geniuses would beat Liquid, I'm just going to pull up their series very quickly here. So in the last time that Liquid lost, we see here that Nitro underperformed like crazy. That is not going to be the case today. I think that this matchup actually is going to be favoring Liquid a bit more now that Grim is on Liquid. I think the firepower is just going to be so much more beneficial to Liquid than when they had Nitro in this matchup, because Evil Geniuses is just 5 like super raw aimers. And we look at Liquid versus EG even the last time. We see here that Nitro was near the bottom again. So I think they're going to be getting a little extra firepower with Grim, especially in this series. So I'm actually going to be placing 2 bets here. I'm going to be taking 1, the over 2.5 maps, and 2, I'm going to be taking Liquid to win. Now the reason I'm going to be taking the over 2.5 is because genuinely these types of NA clashes do go 2 maps. I don't think Liquid has the depth on a few maps that Evil Geniuses are insane on, like Inferno. I can see this going 3 maps, but I still am going to take a stab on Liquid with the odds, because I think this ends on a map like Dust 2, which is pretty 50-50. So honestly, I like the odds on Liquid. I think they're going to do it with this new roster, and we'll see what happens. So anyways, looking back at our predictions, guys, we have Mousesports 2-0, MIBR plus 1.5, and Liquid to win, and over 2.5 maps. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are interested in that private premium betting group, make sure you guys join the link in the description and you guys DM me on Discord. So thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.